You're next. Stop it. Hi guys, how you doing? What am I doing? I'm making a calcium feed for my garden. But I'm doing it very cheaply. Okay, so what I've done, I've got a box of white chalk. It has to be white chalk because a lot of the other ones tend to have a lot of additives. You don't want the additives, you just want one that's plain calcium chalk, right? And the other one I've got is eggshells. Now we've been saving these up for a little while. Yep. And they're going to be battered in here with this slot. Now the reason I'm using the two things is really simple. Now eggshell can take a while. It can take years to break down into the soil. So it's a very, very slow release, even if it becomes a powder, right? Or very small pieces. But the white chalk is a quick release. So it's water soluble and it will break down into the soil very, very quickly. And that's kind of what I want for my squash plants right now. My pumpkins, my courgettes, all of those. Because, yeah, I think my bed is showing signs of needing calcium. So that's what I'm going to do. So what I've done is I've got probably quite a lot of the chalk. I did try to put the whole box in. That was a mistake. But I got most of it back out. And we want to get it down to where it's mostly powder. Okay? And then we're going to start adding in our eggshells, which have been washed before anyone starts. They've been washed. They've been dried. And we're just going to bash them in here. Covered in eggshell. This is not good. It's a good start, isn't it? Right. So the other thing about having crushed eggshell in here, and all that kind of stuff, is that the slugs and snails really don't like it. So if you've got a really good sort of like rough coat of eggshells in amongst your soft fruiting plants that tend to get attacked by the slugs, slugs and snails tend to go away from it quite quickly because they don't want to grow over it. there you go. All done. Lovely calcium rich feed for the garden that not only helps sort out the calcium imbalance in your soil, but will keep doing so. It'll fix it now and it'll fix it for later. So you've got a nice release going on there. Now, how do I know that I've got a calcium deficiency in my garden bed? Dandelions. It's the only thing that will grow in there as far as weeds are concerned. It means that the soils are compacted and we've got an issue with calcium. So we've got dandelions everywhere. Everywhere. So this stuff's going in the beds. That'll fix up that little issue. Plus I've had a couple of cases of blossom end rot. But I've been putting that down to the fact that we've had pretty much non-stop rain since, oh, I don't know, what are we in now? August? Since May. So I'm going to get this in, make sure that everything's cool. That should fix everything and give it a good trim back. And we should be gravy. Okay, so all you have to do now is just throw handfuls of this stuff. You can't overdose on the calcium. I'm just saying. So if you want it for your tomatoes, you can use it for your tomatoes. If you need it for your brassicas, use it for your brassicas. If you need it for your squash plants and your pumpkin patch, use it for that. You can't overdose on this stuff. It's natural ingredients that are normally found in the ground anyway. So for less than, well, for basically stuff you'd throw out anyway, these boxes cost me like $4 each. I didn't even use a quarter of the box. So, you know, and I've got 2 of them. It doesn't cost a lot for chalk and it's really, really cheap. So it's a really good feed to use because it's a lot cheaper than buying the commercial ones. And you know what's in it. That's it for me. You take it easy, guys. Love you guys heaps. Bye.